want to share with you guys this awesome tool that we have created to help you to develop your business and have a little bit more focus in what it is that you want to accomplish. So we strongly believe that, whatever you measure grows. And so we have been, trying to find ways and looking for ways to help you focus on developing your business and moving it forward. And one of the best ways of doing that is, identifying the areas of your business where you're weak and the areas in your business where you're strong. And so, we fill out forms and we do this here all the time, and we don't know exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it because we can't see a map, we can't see a picture. Recently I did a goal setting form, created a goal setting form for you guys, like a more of a flow chart. And this one here is a complement, is more a detail. So the more tools you have, you guys can choose exactly what you want, and then whatever works for you, then you can continue with that. The idea is to have enough options that you can choose from, like a combo of stuff that you can choose from, and then just choose the one that works for you and stick with that one. You don't have to change every time a new tool come out, but if another tool can make your life a lot better or make it easier, then let's do that. It's like an application. The application is always making updates, and so the faster the updates, the better, because it stays with the technology and it stays with the time. So, and it gets faster and it gets better and it gets even more current. So, here we want to share with you guys the HUNS goal setting focus chart. And this is really supersonic. It's going on steroids. And so the focus chart is based on a couple of categories. It's based on action steps, results, business conference numbers, seminars, and conventions. Okay, and so let's talk about the action steps. So in the action steps, we would like to focus on the 80-20 rule. And what is the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule is 80% of your actions will produce 20% of the results, or 20% of your actions will produce 80% of the results. And so we needed to identify in your business which is the 3 to 5 things that produce most, that give you 80% of the results. And so we figured out that 80% is developed based on that 80% of the results is based on meetings, showing the plan. Okay, and so we have here home meetings, one-on-ones, and product demos. And so if we are showing the plan, we're going to sponsor people. If we're selling products, we're going to create volume and we're going to make money. And so if we're not doing that, then we're not going to create volume and we're not going to make money. So the whole idea was to get you to establish that. Okay, and so here we want to share with you now how we will go about doing this. So here you're going to look at this focus chart. Okay, action step number 1. Let's say you're going to be doing home meetings. You already filled out that form and you put your name, you put the month that you will be working on this focus chart, and let's say we start from January. Okay, and so we start in January, and then what we want to do, let's say that the first of the month begin on Tuesday. Okay, let's say the first of the month begin on Tuesday, and so today you did a home meeting. Now, if you didn't get to do a home meeting, let's say, for example, you did a home meeting. So what you would do a check mark, okay? And then Wednesday, you did one-on-one. So you go there and do that. And then the Thursday, you did a one-on-one. And then the Friday, you did a home meeting, okay? And then the same day, Tuesday on the 1st, you did a product demonstration. Okay, and so this is how you fill out this chart. So what it does for you is really give you a bigger picture. And when you look at the form, you say, okay, I am consistent or I'm not consistent. So this really shows you your consistency and how you are out there developing your business. And then when you look at the form as well, in maybe 3 forms, January, February, and March, you can look back and you can see how many home meetings that you have done and how many one-on-ones that you have done. And you will say to yourself, well, I'm doing a lot more one-on-ones and I'm not getting in any home meetings. And if I'm not getting in any home meetings, I'm realizing then that my business is not developing as fast. I'm not creating the momentum as fast as I want. Because in home meetings, you have a lot more people. You have 3 to 4, maybe 5, 6, sometimes 10 guests in the home meetings. And the better you become at doing home meetings and having bigger home meetings, the faster your business will grow. And so if you're doing home meetings, which means you have the opportunity to sell product to a majority amount of people, a more amount of people, okay? A larger amount of people, I should say, and you will be able to create volume in that way. So you are creating volume doing product demonstrations there, and so you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone in one-on-ones as well. You can do product demos, but in some cases, you might be in a restaurant, you might be in an environment that doesn't require you to do, that doesn't grant you the opportunity to do a product demonstration, and so it could be a little bit proven a little bit difficult there for you, okay? And so that is how you fill that part out. And so once you get the results now, what you're going to do, you will identify how many results you get. So you can record that in a different section here. Once you fill the month, let's say here, you will know how many follow-ups you did, and then you will figure out how much registrations you were able to, how many people you were able to register as a result of that, and how many clients you picked up by the end of the month, because you would have seen it here, okay? And so you will put the number of follow-ups you did. Why follow-ups is very important. Why follow-ups are important? Follow-ups are very important because if you're following up with the people, it means that you are moving them to the next phase in getting them registered in your business. If there's no follow-ups, then you're going to have a tough time registering people, because the relationship is not built when you show the plan. The relationship is built the second and the third meeting after the meeting, okay? And so let's say here you did 20 presentations, but you end up with 12 follow-ups, which is a good thing, okay? And then you registered 5 people over there, which is a great thing as well. And clients, you generated about 10 clients as a result of that. So you will put that figure in there, okay? And so here, next, what you will do now, you will identify week 1, how many people in January week 1 I had at the business conference. So you're showing the plan, okay, and you are following up with them and getting them registered, or even turn them into clients. But even if you turn them into a client, that don't mean that they will come to a meeting. So, but 1 or 2 of these categories will convert into a business conference invite. So you invite them to the business conference. It is very important you track your numbers of how many people that you have in the business conference, okay? And it could be guests and IBOs together, the whole number. So you always got to check the number. I prefer to track IBOs, how many IBOs I have in the business conference, rather than guests. Guests, I can always put another, maybe put a figure here. You have 5 guests there. But the IBOs is what you want to track, and this is critical for the growth of your business. So I had 10 IBOs in my business conference in last week. So, and then the second week you will do the same thing. Now, once we identify the numbers in the business conference on a weekly basis, the total number of business conference that we have there, then we move on to the next level. Okay, and so those people in the business conference is a great opportunity for us to sell seminar tickets to those people. Okay, and so once you identify the amount of people you have in the business conference, then you move them to the seminars. And so you would have been selling business conferences in the business conference, and in the plans you would have been selling seminar tickets, okay, there. And then you would have already set your goal ahead of time. So you said, okay, in the next seminar I want to have 15 people in the next seminar, okay? And so you would have already put that there at the beginning of the month. And at the end of the month, now you will check with the actual amount of people that you had in the seminar. So let's say, for example, you made your goal, okay, and you went past your goal and you got about 17 people there. So which is great, because the next month when you fill this form, you would work from where you were, and then next month you would want to get to 25 or get to 30 people. You want to double your numbers actually. And so you will start mapping out plans and programs and how you can get more people to the seminars and the business conferences to increase your numbers. And now you want to set your goal for the convention and say, okay, my goal for the convention, I want to have 20 people in my organization in the convention, or 25 or 30, whatever your number is. So you'll be able to work towards developing those numbers to help you to achieve that, because we know if the more people that we have in the business conference, the more people we have in the seminars, the more people we have in the conventions, is going to be so much more effective and to the growth of our organizations. Okay, and now as we do that, now we're going to come down here and we will track another 20% category, and this 20% category is quick starters. We get people registered, and so as you can see, it's coming from here. You get people registered, and then now you want to track this here and how many quick starters that you have gotten started that month. So you would have put here the goal. The goal is I want to break 5 IBOs in my organization, registered 5 new IBOs this month or this week, and in that 5 new IBOs within my organization, I want to make sure that all 5 get their quick starter program. And we know what quick starter do for an organization, because if you get a quick starter, automatically they're doing 150 PV and they're connected to the CEP program. They're subscribed to that. Okay, and so you want to check as well how many CEP subscriptions that you have. You want to set your goal, because the more people being educated in your business, the more successful your business will become. So it is very important that you track your education. And the next one, the number of go-getters that you have on your team. If you personally is a go-getter, then you put 1 there. And if you end up at the end of the month that you're the only go-getter in your team, then you put 1, because someone is showing the plan, and it's you, and you are already a part of your organization, a part of your business. And so if you help someone else qualify go-getter, then you have the opportunity to go here and you put 2. And then maybe if your goal is 2, if you know you can help a new IBO qualify go-getter, you can help them do that as well too. And we know that go-getters show a minimum of 15 plans a month, register at least 1 person connected to the CEP program, and they do the 150 PV minimum. And so if you have a go-getter at the bottom, you know that there's 15 presentations plus your 15 as a go-getter as well, and that will be a total of 30 presentations being shown in your organization. So this is the reason why we decide to put this as the 20%, because we know the results are coming from there. Okay, and so as we move on to the next step, okay, to identify our progress, and as we develop our business, it is very important too that you add your notes. And so here we add notes. So we write down all the notes, all the miscellaneous goals that we might have, that we put all of that there in the note area. So it's a good space for that. And so this is an accountability counseling sheet. And so what you would do, your mentor will put his name, and his mentor will sign, and the mentor will put the date. And so every month you will keep this in a folder, and you will be able to go back, and you will be able to track your progress and your growth, and you will be able to identify the reason why your business is not growing. Maybe because I'm not showing a plan, I'm not doing product demos, that's why I'm not able to create volume. So you will be able to go back and fix that. Okay, and it's so simple, guys. It's just amazing. So this form was created thinking about you, because people see in pictures. If they can follow a map, it would make their life so much easier. So we will continue to give you as much tools as possible that you will be able to really work your business in a more strategic, clear, focused way, so that it can help you to develop your business. So I hope you guys like this new tool. More will be coming. We're always thinking about new tools, new ways to help you to move your business forward. Please take advantage of this, and I know that it's going to help you move your business forward. Okay, and so nothing. Love you guys. Coming at you. Bye-bye.